Pod Watchers. We are back again, and this time we need a 60% win rate. And I say we need a 60% win rate because we're going to try and finish our... so many research things going on at the moment. Oh, wait, when does this finish? Oh, 12 days. Okay, we have time. We need to finish this guy, which I've never actually finished before. But today will be the day. So we need 18 battles. 18 battles out of a possible 30. 18 out of 30 is 60%, hence 60%. So that is going to be the aim of the day. But before we get to that, we've got a post in the Discords and such. So I did send out a ping earlier today with an at everyone, which was a bit of an oopsie on my part. Well, I mean, it was intentional to send that at everyone. It's just that I was sending it out because the sort of 11 raid research was auto-completed. And I thought that was an oopsie on Niantic's part. I didn't realize that was intentional. And so I thought, I was like, oh, well, everyone better get on this quick. Not the case. Okay, at stream chatters. And then grab the Twitch link. Twitch.tv/PvPsteve7. Paste. Live for some GBL where we need a 60% win rate. Salute. And then, like, it'll be like, what? Why does he need a 60% win rate? That's a crazy... Why is that a specific aim? That seems odd. We should probably put Do Not Disturb on our Discord as well. I do have a few DMs that I haven't responded to. That's my bad. I will get to it after this stream, probably. That is going to be my game plan. But for now, we have some battling to do. And to be honest with you, I don't actually have a team in mind, in the sense that, like, so the last two streams, we've been doing it pretty, like, we've been essentially going spice mode. I think 2 streams ago, we were just going hard in spice. If someone said a team that was a bit spicy, I was going to run it. This time, and then the last stream, a few days back, we did the 75 unique Pokemon shenanigan. So now I guess we'll just try and, like, claw back the elo that we threw away is, I guess, kind of the game plan today. So I think how we'll start off is that I might just start with the same team that I was running before, like when I actually was climbing elo, which was that's the last team we used in the 75 unique, by the way. So if you want to go back and watch the edited down video of the 75 unique Pokemon, it's on the PvP Steve YouTube channel. If you don't want to watch the 2-hour 40 VOD, it's like a 40 something minute video. But it was Wiggly, Corsola. What was in the back? We have Corsola for Alligator. Feral. Now, I did this wrong in the 75 unique Pokemon video, but it was Charmlead, Corsola, and Gator in the back. So that's actually our game plan. Raymondo Cool. I recommend Bayleaf and Golbat. I bet you do. Some of us, I mean, here's the thing. Many a time, I'd be so on board. I'd be like, heck yeah. Actually, I don't have a Bayleaf built. I don't have enough XLs. I've wanted to run a Bayleaf for a while because obviously it's a Wade staple. But yeah, I don't have the resources to sort of make it work, unfortunately, which is a little... Well, I guess unfortunate is the best word for it, but it is what it is, I suppose. Now, when our Unova Stunfisk is out here, I think I used to click on Swift there because I was like, well, I kind of want to make sure I get something in here. I don't really want to invest a shield. But as is, we're just apparently letting this all go. Go for 1 extra charm, throw the Icy Wind. And our game plan is just to bring Corsola in, hope they shield, and then we will just try and have a shield advantage for Alligator. That is essentially our game plan here. But welcome in, Thomas. Apologies, everyone, for the at everyone earlier. But also, I mean, I'm sure that I'll say this later in the stream as well, but apologies for the lack of a cleaning stream yesterday, because that was my bad. It was on the schedule. We were sort of ready to go. Debbie was set up. I was actually set up on my end as well, but... I had to call it off. Well, I didn't have to, but I did. So, alas, we are back today, though, for some GB leaguing. And then, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Okay, I wouldn't assume that I'll be live tomorrow. And then Friday is actually a little bit up in the air in that Usually it would be a stream day, but I've got something in Sydney on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so I don't know if I don't know what my exact plan is. I have a feeling that I might still stream, still on like the normal time, and then like maybe okay, Bastion is a little bit tough for us, not in the sense that it's gonna smack down us all the way. Oh, they top left. Okay. GG, I guess. I don't think we were that in that dominant a position, to be fair, but we'll take it, I suppose. But not gonna lie, the bat is pretty underrated right now. Because what's it got? It's got Poison Fang, it's got Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball gonna hit a lot of the meta pretty hard. You're kind of getting a little bit stuck. I guess you're not getting stuck against a lot, but as soon as like a Pokemon like Diggersby comes out, it's a little bit of they are slowly gonna add stuff up. I assume that they add damage up faster than you add damage to it. I assume. I'm glad that my master team is like ineligible, so that if I accidentally click on that meta, it's actually going to block me out of playing. I'm actually very glad that is the case. Any wishes for the season update? Whalmer buff would be welcome. Like, here's the thing. There's wishes and there's what's likely. So like, there's the things that I would selfishly want to see come to the game. And part of that is certainly, like, if Whalmer could be legitimately good, that would be awesome. That's kind of where I sit, to be honest. I really do think that despite myself having a little bit more success in the past when things are a little bit more RPS, I don't think that that's the way that the game should go. I think that current game is way better in terms of at least 2 months ago it was way better in terms of the much more dynamic gameplay. But I don't think I have a lot of wishes per se. See, if we're talking about Godbat, we were indeed. Raymondo, cool, a big Golbat believer. But hi Wade, I just mentioned you before. I was saying I still want to run Bayleaf. Bayleaf. Let's go Gator here. This is tough when Wiggly has 2 shields, but we need to do something. Hang on, 10 turns. Okay. But yeah, I don't have the resources still, which part of it is because I haven't tried to get the resources. Like, it's not something that I've sought out, I guess is the point, in a sense. Like, I haven't gone, like, whenever I see a Chikorita, I don't go, oh, I need to get that, which is perhaps my issue. Let's farm up to the Hydro and then swap it and Corsola. This is pretty rubbish, though. Oh, would we have been better off if we just clicked on Hydro Cannon? I don't know. I'm not sure. Disarming Voice. Okay, that doesn't hurt us too bad. Like, at least it's not a Icy Wind that'll really grind our gears. And then presumably Disarming Voice Swift, which is why I didn't throw it. Poor Whalmer's copped it so hard. It got double nerfed that one season, which was pretty unfortunate, to say the least. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I feel like there might have been some turn shenanigans there. I wasn't paying a lot of attention, but I feel like they shouldn't have got that Incinerate off purely on vibe. 1, 2. Okay, we lose this one, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But Bayleaf's very fun. I imagine so. I mean, like, I can't imagine it not being fun, especially like I think Bayleaf is legitimately one of those Pokemon where it has not necessarily a spicy moveset, but a sort of off-kilter moveset. A moveset that you might not expect out of a Bayleaf if you don't already know the Bayleaf matchup, which is one part of it. But the part that really makes it excel is part 2. And that is the fact that most people don't know what Bayleaf has. So, like, you can have a lot of Pokemon that have some spicy movesets, and in every limited meta and whatnot, they pop up. Like, Scrafty having Thunder Punch was a little bit off meta in a sense until it sort of crept up and became meta. But everyone was sort of aware that Thunder Punch was lurking out there. Whereas something like Bayleaf is so out of people's minds that no one has that inbuilt knowledge of what Bayleaf can do. Which, obviously, in the Play Pokemon circuit, you've got open team sheets, so you sort of, see it off kilter. But in Go Battle League, you can really catch, like, a Talonflame off guard. And I think that's kind of cool, personally. I mean, it really brings back what I used to like about Spice Picks. Back in the Sylph days when you could run a Focus Blast Hypno and that would go absolutely bonkers. When I remember running Mr. Mime in a tournament. It's one of my videos that I think it's still public because it keeps getting a lot of views because people keep typing in Mr. Mime PvP and it serves this video from like Twilight Cup Remix or whatever it was called when it came. Mirror Cup, Twilight Cup, whatever the word formattage was back then. But I do think that Bayleaf would definitely sit pretty comfortably in the funsies bit. Bird killer? I'm sure that's related to something that I've long forgotten. Sorry. I'm currently grinding candies again for a better shadow. So you finished the grind. Like, it took you a long time. You're on the Bayleaf grind for ages. And you were like, watch me do it again. That's so funny. There also haven't been many Chikorita spawns. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. Like, I can't really remember seeing Chikoritas around, but hopefully a Common Day Classic soon. Would be convenient. Would be very convenient. I think I should have just double hydroed there. It was a bit silly of me to go for anything else. Hopefully, rebuff Ancient Power, please. Oh, how much did it get nerfed? This is sort of going so back in my memory banks that I kind of don't remember how it got nerfed. Yeah, the current one is like rank 2000 and my new one's rank 60. But, then you'll catch the rank 1 and then all of a sudden... all of us... Oh, I forgot it was you in the back. That's not good for my 60% win rate. Okay. I'll re-explain for those that have sort of joined the stream since I explained it. Because I explained it when we were at like 3 viewers. So just to re-explain why we are aiming for a 60% win rate in this particular stream. It is to accomplish something that I have never accomplished before in the Go Battle League. And you might go like, well, I mean, Steve, there's a lot of things that you haven't accomplished in the Go Battle League. I mean, like, do we need to start listing it? And I'm like, no, you don't have to start listing it. I will just cut to the chase and tell you the exact specific thing that I haven't achieved in the Go Battle League. And I guess in any sort of PvP, because it isn't in other PvP. It is this Go Battle League timed research. I have never completed the Go Battle League timed research. I've never hit the 500 win mark. And that isn't like... hitting the 500 win mark has nothing to do with your skill. It has nothing to do with your ability. If you're, someone that barely knows what a charge move is, if you play enough battles, you'll get put in the ELO range where you're playing other people like you, and you will win approximately half the time. And so it's just about doing enough battles. And so I have never done enough battles to even get to the 5th page, I'm pretty sure. This is the first time I've hit 400 wins in a single season. And we are tantalizingly close to finishing the research once and for all. And for the first time ever, hitting 500 wins in a single Go Battle League season. We are 17 away. And we've got 1 win so far in this stream. And so we needed a total of 18 wins. We have 6 sets today. That's 6 sets of 5, 30 battles. 18 out of 30 equals 60% on the dot. So essentially, we're trying to get 18 wins out of 30 battles to hit our sort of grand target. That is our goal for today, which is sort of why we've gone back to the main line. I'm not sure if you could call it meta, but I guess it's 3 quite meta Pokemon in my Wigglytuff Corsola for Alligator team, because we're going to try and claw it all back. We're going to try and get those 17 extra wins that we need from this point to finish the research today, because I don't know... When does the research expire? Like, does it expire on the 3rd of March? Or does it expire early? Because, like, the Go Battle League season goes until the 3rd of March. I'm just not sure what the research does. I think it was just a drop in the chances of getting attack buff. Oh, that makes sense. They threw that at a lot of things at the time. At this point, they have Powder Snow, right? So it's not a Shadow Claw variant? Cool. I think we can pretty comfortably... I mean, I don't know about comfortable, but I think... I was going to say maybe we can get Astonished down, but now I'm not as confident. 4th of March, I see. Well, I mean, probably 5th of March Australia time, or is that 4th of March Australia time? I don't know. I do not know, because you're coming at it from the European perspective. I don't think it would. Like, Go Battle League changes usually happen pretty early in the morning over here, so I would assume that it's still day before Europe way. I would assume, but we get one shield at the first one. I don't know what Pokemon caused the Ancient Power nerf. I remember Venomoth being... No, that was Silverwind, which got hit with the same nerf. Giratina, I think, was the big problemo. Obviously not a Great League problem, but I thought we could hit that and swap. I actually thought we did hit that and swap, to be honest with you. Oh, and a zoomer on the back. Yikes. I wouldn't call this my ideal dinner date, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I know that Giratina got kind of nutty. Because Giratina was... I don't know if it still is, because I don't Ultra League. But I know that Giratina certainly was like the premier Pokemon in the Ultra League. And then all of a sudden it could just get an Ancient Power nerf and just walk all over anyone. So I was like, oh, I see. Did we need to burn a shield there? I mean, I guess so. Like, I obviously we got baited, but in terms of if it was the nuke, would we have needed to shield? And yeah, the answer is probably yes. Sad. So we're going to get hit by a player off here. It's going to get us pretty low, and it just depends. I was paying attention to the Ancient Power, so I don't remember how this battle went. Excuse me, a few hiccups coming through. Yikes, that is a lot of damage. Yeah, did we see the lead? Oh wait, this was the last Pokemon. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Look in the top right corner. There's one Pokeball up there. Oh, oh no. Oh dear, that is not a good start for our quest for the 60%. But if we tank Elo, it will technically become easier to upswing and get our 60% after. So we can try it. Yo, Tiwa Stella in the chat. I know that guy. Fierce Badman and Bayleaf getting hit by strays. Doesn't Whalmer know it? The Body Slam and the Scald nerf in the same season. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Weekly's having to jump off. I think... Oh. Usually I like the instant swap into Galarian Corsola. We have gone for a bit of a unique play in delaying it. And actually, we probably would have preferred to stay in with Wiggly, to be honest with you. But I think the way I used to play this out was burn one shield and then just go for the full Astonish. But because we are a little bit slow, we're not going to... Well, they can't get another Shadow Ball, can they? Or can they? I wasn't keeping track of the energy. Let's risk it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Okay, Dunsparce is annoying though. So what was in the lead again? It was Jumpluff. So we have Jumpluff, Dunsparce. Obviously for Alligator it would be really nice into Jumpluff if and only if we had some sort of shield advantage, so we can try and land some Ice Beamage. Wigglytuff is okay into Jumpluff. I think what we do here is we throw in for Alligator, hope to catch a move from the Dunsparce, and then just bait in the Jumpluff, throw a Hydro Cannon. Because they have two shields up their sleeve, they're going to be more inclined to, throw one out at me. Because, they would look really silly if they got hit by an Ice Beam and they didn't use either of their two shields. Instant Twitter clip. Problematic. But, as is, let's no-shield this. Call the Aerial Ace bait, because it's too easy. Now let's actually go for the Ice Beam. Force them to throw their Protect Shield. How did you decide on 60%? I need 60% win rate tonight to finish the Go Battle League Limited Time Research quest line, which I've never completed before in my life, because I never played GBL. Another Aerial Ace? My guy. I mean, I guess that's all you needed. Dunsparce in the back. So let's go Corsola here. And they will need to throw their energy if they don't want to get hit by... is Nightshade even the better one to go for? I don't know. I truly don't know. But we've gone for it. And now it's hard hopping to Wiggly. Do we want to shield Jumpluff or Dunsparce? We want to shield Jumpluff. Power Gem would be better. Yeah, checks out. Look, we live and we learn, eh? But, oh, they've got a load of Dunsparce here, so they're going to be able to throw 2 moves. Which, how much does one do? A lot is the answer. If I can charm through this Dunsparce, I will have a move that can KO the Jumpler. That is my hope. I just need to be able to charm down. That's all we need. Give me one more. Okay. We need to throw Icy Wind here. Well, we can't. As in, I said exactly what I didn't mean. I sort of meant we need to throw Swift here. And then I think with that, that is a GG. Okay. We call back the 2-3, I think. So not, like, obviously not the greatest start in that we are sort of putting ourselves at a little bit of a deficit. But, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Because where does that... So we now need... The win rate has increased. The win rate has officially increased. Let me update the set counter. Sets. That was a 2-3. We now need to get 16 wins out of 25 battles. We need a 64% win rate. Okay. And my Pokestop showcase has ended. Wow, I did terrible. Like I grind for XXLs. Battle. Bing. Bong. Bing. Bong. Drill Run does more than Aerial Ace, by the way. Oh. What about Energy Ball? Yeah, Energy Ball does more. That's what I was envisioning, Energy Ball. So at least my internal compass was okay on that one. But yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, Ariados. Not a lead that we love to see. We kind of just have to swap into Corsola and hope they do something wacko with it. I saw 3 Poison Stings, but then there was that weird sort of delay where they just sort of sat there. So I don't know if they threw more than 3 Poison Stings. Maybe... Is it safer to just assume they have a move? I don't know if... Like could we have possibly missed 2 Poison Stings? It seemed kind of possible, to be honest with you. I know. Basically, we just need to get into... Most likely what we need here is to get Gator in with some energy advantage. That's, I guess, what we're going to be fishing for. I suppose. So our Cobalion and Virizion technically still great GBL eligible through trading. Unfortunately, I don't think so. It's a total raw in that they are just raid level. So if you couldn't do it with raids, you couldn't do it in GBL. So if you couldn't... Like, essentially, it just means that there has been no release of brand new updated graphic, please. That's actually a really funny idea. Of just reposting the graphic, but with 0%. I would do that right now if I didn't just tweet out another graphic about EUIC. Usually, I limit myself to 1 tweet a day for algorithmic reasons. But today, I posted twice. I posted twice today. What a minimum trade RVs? Yeah, 111. For the, brand new, super expensive, super duper trade. Which is a toughie. How many subs for 3 tweets today? Oh. But my algorithm. Well, how's that other tweet doing? Oh, it's only on 9 likes. We have to leave that and let it sit. We can't mess with the guy that's only got 9 likes. We've got to let that stew. Or how many channel points? No. I can always tweet tomorrow. Well, I guess they can be level 20 and under 15. I can't. Yeah, they... Wait, what do you mean? They can be? Do you mean there's actually a chance? Like with zeros? Because, yeah, I didn't think there was any possibility. Because otherwise, we'd be seeing them in Great League already from the ones from raids. Josh, yo, Pal Hero Chaos. Welcome in, the inverse Chaos Man himself. I wasn't paying any attention to this battle, so let's just shield and see what happens. But I just liked it. That's worth at least 20 likes. Okay. That puts us at, well, I guess Debbie's is 20 plus 9 other likes. So we are currently at 29 likes on Twitter. How many likes do I need the tweet to hit before I tweet again? I don't know. I don't know, actually. I sort of just have a vibe feel. Like, this is, like, peek behind the curtain. This is thought process that goes on. Is like, well, does my previous post still need breathing room? Can I crowd it already? Because, like, the tweet that I made beforehand, I sort of decided, like, it's had its breathing room. I don't need it. So, like, I tweeted 12 hours ago, but it got 55 likes. So I'm like, yeah, we're done. Like, it's done. It's done. We don't need more. I can tweet again. Because I also didn't want to wait until tomorrow to tweet. Because here's what I was worried about. So I made this EYC graphic. It took me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to put together. Mostly because I just brute forced data addition, yada, yada, Excel spreadsheet, yada, yada. And so I was like, okay, well, ideal posting time for Twitter would be tomorrow, Australian morning, European evening, American sort of start-ish, middle-ish of their day, afternoon. So that's the best time to tweet. But because we're getting towards the tail end of the month, because we're getting towards the tail end of the season, there's always the chance that they come out with some, brand new, knowledge about the move update or, important things for next season. And you can't tweet things outside of that conversation while that's going on. So I was just like, let's just tweet it now, so it's out there, because I just wanted to put it out there, really. Check out what I sent you on Discord when you can. There's a pretender to the good Steve name. A pretender other than myself? Oh. Oh, what the heck? There's a trainer called Stevie. Oh, okay. I can see how you would naturally get to that name. That's actually kind of crazy, though. It's kind of crazy. Best friend. Yeah, other people have answered, but yeah, best friend is 5. Trevenant swap in. This isn't terrible. I feel like we burn a shield, we throw 2 nightshades, we burn their 2 shields, and then we just hope that Feraligatr can kind of do something. Maybe can we get this without burning a shield, actually? Because then if we save a shield for Gator, we're sold. Go like Steve. At what point is his Twitter brigading? Are we gonna get in trouble now? Twitch, please don't ban me. Or X, please don't ban me. Or just no one ban me. I'll be very sad if I get banned from things. Oh, we just got the Zionic retweet. Is he in the chat? By the by, keep your Meta Simplified videos coming, mate. Your videos have helped me make Legend the last 2 seasons. Well, congrats, man. I'm very glad to hear that. I know. So here's the thing. So the last Meta Simplified I made was Love Cup. The next one I was going to make was the Mega Master League meta. And for those that haven't heard the news or haven't opened the game yet, we do not have Mega Master League. So I'm glad that I didn't waste the effort, I suppose, on this, video that would be completely irrelevant, because, the next time, even if they add it in next season, then, it's going to be different moves, different meta, different Pokemon will be released. So it's just a different meta. So I'm glad I didn't waste my time, but it is, I look forward to this new season when hopefully there'll be a lot more opportunity to make some Meta Simplified videos. Because I know the season before that, or maybe it was the one even before that, there was like nothing new, there was nothing interesting, there was nothing going on. It was like, man. Oh no, this was like the pre-Worlds season, actually. Or the season of Worlds, perhaps. But it was a pretty dud season as far as content is concerned. But glad you were hitting Legend with it. Ooh, the Rapidash with the little cravat. What is it? Is it a necklace? Is it a bracer? Is it a scarf? I don't know what that is. Such a shame you can't get a Nundo. It is unfortunate. Maybe, one day they'll... Well, I was going to say maybe one day they'll, put them in the wild, like the roaming beast and such, but that's because they're roaming beast, so it's a bit different. Thursday is Pokemon Day, so move update and new season stuff will probably be either Wednesday or Friday or Monday. Those are half of the possible days of the week, but yeah, I somewhat agree with you. Which is sort of why I was sort of hesitant to tweet tomorrow, because I was like, well, there's a chance that we get meta updates tomorrow. So I was like, well, maybe we play it safe on this one. I shouldn't have shielded there. I should have let that go. I think last year the info came out 1 to 2 days after Pokemon Day. Yeah, obviously the fact that the global tour is on this weekend complicates it a little bit, but let's go for the Shadowclaw down here because we can get it pretty comfortably, not even take any damage. Okay, the Marowak is a little annoying. What is that? I just threw 4, which means it took... Okay, they're on 3. So I think we'll go for 1 and then just swap to Wiggly here. I overtapped. Okay, we're overtapping all over the place, but apparently it's still working out. Everything is fine for some reason, somehow. We'll take it. My guess are either before Unova or right after. Very wise predictions coming out here. This is it's giving Melbourne in May vibes. Jokes. I getcha. I'll take the likes though. Just take that. Charm down, perhaps. Not throw the Swift. Oh, we even get the Icy Wind. Throw. Come on, gimme, please. Yay. Yay. I'm expecting the March shake-up to be fairly substantial. Hard to know what cups will be, though. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think, because I saw... I listened to Michael Steranka on the GoCast podcast the other day, and he recorded that last week. I'm assuming that this message from Wade is about to say the exact same thing. Reiterated a few times that they don't shake it up too much except for the post-Worlds patch, so I don't know. I would read it... I would convey it slightly different to how you've put it, in that he did say that they don't like changing things up too much in the lead up to Worlds. But, what does the lead up to Worlds mean? At what point do they still feel like they can do a little bit of something? The fact that this is the last... here's the thing. From what Michael said, we can basically... confirm / we can be pretty confident that they are not going to do any big shakeups in the next meta update, right? So the one that's at the end of June going into July, there will not be any major changes going into that meta, because that's sort of what Michael has communicated Niantic's stance is. I still feel like there is room to put in some shakeup into this one, but I don't think it's going to be redonkulous, I guess. I think there might be a little bit. He also talked about Mega Master League though, so who knows? Yeah. That's a toughie. I almost recorded a YouTube video this morning that was basically just going to be a rant video. I was going to put it on the PvP Josh channel. I was just going to rant about, the Little Cup Shuckle Smeagol shenanigans, the Mega Master Cup, but then I was just kind of like, whatevs. Beginning of June. Right, because season starts in December. Right. I actually get a little confused now that there's a disconnect between... We're going to let Wiggly go, and we're going to bring in Astonish Guy. Now that there is a disconnect between the in-game Pokemon Go seasons and what Play Pokemon considers their 3-monthly cycle for locals and such. Because... for Play Pokemon locals, you can host a cup once every 3 months. But those 3 months are based on the, January, February, March, as opposed to December, January, February. And that disconnect has just completely thrown me. I think about the wrong season whenever I'm talking about either now. It's problematic. I blame Play Pokemon. This is all Big Pikachu's fault. But, we'll get there eventually, baby. Let's throw 1 and throw. Their Water Gun Swampert, which is a bit rogue. I think once a year after Worlds has finished for a major shakeup is fair. I think it's cool, and I would like to see it keep happening, but I would also like to see some more changes in the middle. Is I guess my take, and we guarantee win this battle, shortly. Yeah, this won't be as big as September, but will hopefully be somewhat significant. I don't know if hoping for big significant changes is likely, but I wouldn't be without hope that it's going to... I wouldn't be saying that it's going to be a boom burst update yet. I've got a little bit more hope than that. You're on 2 podcasts. Those are the perfect places for rants. Well, here's the thing. You've got to go... here's something else that I sort of think about. Also, 4-1, we're so back. We're going to get a 60% win rate, surely. So, Battle Cats has a certain audience. It is rare for someone that doesn't vibe with Battle Cats for whatever reason to sort of give it a go for one particular rant. Same thing for G'day Battlers. G'day Battlers podcast has a very, it's not necessarily for everyone. It's very much for me. It's the sort of thing that I would listen to. Heck yeah. But, it's not going to be for everyone. And that's fair enough. We put a little bit of an Australian focus on it. Some people get bored. I know a few people that they listen to the podcast and they click off once it gets to the Australian bit because then they stop caring. Which on the one hand is like thanks for watching, but also, I mean, I guess this is you're speaking to the exact reason why we somewhat make the podcast, in that no one cares about the oceanic region. So it would be nice if people just at least got that we're trying to communicate what's happening over here to you. So please. So a little unfortunate on that end, but anyway, what was I going to say? I think that YouTube is a bit of a unique spot in that you can convert Twitter audience much better. And so when it's something that I really want to get out there, which I can't express how disappointed I was in general, that all of the stuff about the Little Cup, Smeagol and Shuckle bands and such picked up, it didn't really pick up a lot of traction outside. I seemed to be the only one sort of saying it with a megaphone. No one else was really stepping up and saying anything. No one was I don't know. I was pretty disappointed, to be honest. Because it felt like such a, it was actually a major problem in my mind because it's such a small thing that Niantic decided to ignore. So I was like, I don't know. This feels significant to me. But anyway, all that to say, it feels like there's more ability to sort of stoke that fire on Twitter than elsewhere, I guess, is kind of my take. Rare to get a conversation going from a podcast that extends out to others. I'm not sure if I've really seen a lot of evidence of that sort of conversion happening in my mind. I don't know, man. Surely it's not that hard for it to be proofread. I don't know. Yeah, we need more mid-season changes for sure. I don't care so much about mid-season changes, but unless we're talking 2025. Yeah, mid-2025. As Thomas said, we're playing an ad, so we're playing an ad. I'll catch up on chat in a minute. I'm not going to read them, but for the VOD watchers out there, I set up a redeem because people kept saying Steve, we need you to we need more ways to spend our channel points. And so I was like, well, what do you want? And so I thought a funny way would be to play an ad. So you can just redeem to play an ad. And so I've just clicked the play an ad for 1 minute button. So, it is what it is. And now, I guess, I don't know if anyone gets through it. I don't know if subs get to not do it or what the dealio is, but I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But so you have new redeems. Must try those. I'll wait another 15. Mammoth wine. It's wild. What the heck, man? Oh, we're back. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks to Thomas for the redeem of the 1 minute ad. He's found the keys to the kingdom in terms of the... I should have gone for alligator here. Doesn't really matter. We'll just tank the shadow ball. But stay in weekly versus Talon. We won, didn't we? Wait, gotta clip that conversation. Which bit? Which bit? I don't know which bit I said. Was the bit where I said that it's already get the podcast conversion? Was the bit where I said listen to the Australians? Was the bit where I don't know? I said so many bits. Gotta spend those channel points. I guess so, because I'm clearly not giving very good ways to spend them. We should have also farmed up to have more energy. I don't know why we didn't. But Mammoth has a lot of energy now. I guess one positive about the Mega Master League stuff up is they actually announced it on Twitter and in-game rather than ignoring it. And to be honest, Wade, that is the main reason why I decided to not make a video. If they didn't communicate it, if it just happened, or even if they just tweeted it and they sort of didn't post it in-game, I probably would have made the video. But the fact that they actually did communicate it, and you can sort of see the logic in, like, you can imagine. So something that I feel like people don't do enough is consider it from Niantic's point of view. And when there's something like the Smeagol or Shuckle thing, I have no sympathy. I'm like, guys, this is on you. Like, the blame is squarely on you. I don't care if it's like you don't want to go and bother the Pokemon company to post some erratum or whatever. It's on you. But because they actually communicated about this one, I'm sort of like, okay, I assume when they set this in the schedule, they were assuming that they were going to fix the bug that is presumably the reason they didn't run Mega Master League this time. So they were like, okay, the bug is going to be fixed by the time the cup's out. It should be fine. And they were working to the last second. They were like, oh, we are going to, like, the cup is in 4 days. We need to try and fix this thing. They were working on it and they just couldn't fix it in time. And so last minute, they've had to just pull the plug and run a different cup instead. You can sort of imagine that. And it's like, well, could you, like, are there reasons to blame Niantic in this scenario? Absolutely. Like, should they, not assume that they're going to fix a bug? Should they have put more resources into fixing the bug? Like, yeah, like, I'm sure there are ways that they really should have maybe done a little bit better in that department. But, they did something. And I do think that deserves some level of credit. So because of that, I was like, it's not really on the same level as the little cup stuff. So I was like, we'll leave it. But, I'm so hang on. Okay, let's throw the nightshade here. Oh man, I'm really struggling to scroll in this chat for some reason. I even missed some bubbles. Okay, they shielded though, so it didn't matter. Now, do we shield? No. Heck it. Let's go Gator time. Mid-play Pokemon season changes more than just significant changes in September afterwards. Yeah. Would be awesome in the future, hopefully. But man, I love ads. I hope so. And also, like, I know that, I appreciate that everyone that does sort of stick around through the ads, because it's sort of, I guess, one of the free ways that you can support the channel, I guess. I mean, it's not free, but it's at least non-monetary. So I do appreciate it. Even though the Twitch ad rates are not that good unless I run a lot of ads per hour. And by a lot, I mean 3 minutes per hour, which is a lot to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people put up with 3 minutes of ads per hour, to be honest. Like, it would over double the amount of, like, ad revenue that I make from Twitch. I just don't know how many people stick around for 3 minutes per hour. I don't know. But, I mean, let me know if that's actually, like, if that sounds reasonable to you. I don't know. If I'm the viewer and you tell me, hey, in the next 60 minutes, there's going to be 3 minutes of ads, maybe that doesn't sound as bad, but it's a little annoying to me, to be honest. So I'm like, kind of prefer a little less. And I guess it's also one of those things that, like, you don't need that many subs to offset it, to be fair. Clip the rant from the podcast to convert the conversation. I mean, is that, like, do you disagree? Does anyone believe that, like, is there a conversation that really has spawned from a podcast episode that is, like, gone across Twitter? I'm not sure. They've actually been tweeting about Go Battle League this season, which has been nice, except for the time that they tweeted about the Little Cup thingo and they had the wrong bands in there. And that, like, they released the cup, they had random new bands, and then they posted what the bands were in the cup in the later tweet, and it wasn't updated. Also, watch this, Tristan. I'll even stay in this matchup. I can also imagine it was left until the last few weeks, but Unova took priority. Actually, also probably a good point. In that, yeah, that probably was a major priority for them, and they probably care a lot more about that than GBL, to be fair. Let's throw one more in Icy Wind. It's too optimistic to imagine they were thinking like, we will fix this bug, isn't it? Could it be? I mean, look, I guess both things are possible, to be fair, but I am a little bit quicker to give benefit of the doubt, to be honest with you. Because I think that people get too aggressive, too vitriolic, too toxic, and just want to complain, and they'll find where there's like a little bit of a sliver, and they'll just jump on it and complain. Whereas like sometimes it's like, well, there's actually like, you know, there's kind of logic in here, you know, like maybe there's reasons. But oh well. We've swapped Gator into Gator, which means that we're going to lose this. Unless they're weak to Corsair on the back, we are not in a good position. If we threw Nightshade, we win this, so I don't know. I've had 3 minutes already and just coming in? Wait, what the heck? Is that real? Do other people get 3 minutes of ads? Because that's seems ridiculous. Is that actually Twitch punishing me, punishing viewers of this channel because I don't play enough ads? Like, is that what's happening? Should I actually be running ads during the thing to make sure that doesn't happen? Because I know that Twitch does sometimes do that sort of shenanigan, which I think is uncool. Oh, Typhlosion. Okay, well, if Power Gem KOs, that'd be great, but I think we lose. I don't think we win this. Gator doesn't have energy, though, which is kind of nice. Okay, we actually get the KO here. Hang on. Hold. 1, 2, 6 turn. We get... Wait, surely this KOs, right? How much health was Fraligator on? It was below half, but... Oh, it wasn't much below half. Too easy. Corsair good. I think the biggest thing is timing of the ads, to be honest. Yeah, that checks out. Just tell ads a help to make more content and thank you to view them. Easy and simple. Yeah, it's true. I just, I don't know. I don't know what the temperature is in people sort of liking ads or not. It's annoying if ads are happening mid-battle, but if you take a dedicated break and do an ad, then so that viewers don't miss anything, that's better. Yeah, that's true. I have been very annoyed in the past watching people's streams and the battle, you know, the ad comes on the moment of the battle. I think it's very annoying. So I think that's fair if you sort of actually do it intentionally. And that's why, like, Twitch, I think that most people that happens to, I would assume that most of them aren't doing it intentionally. But there is a Twitch setting where you can sort of set it automatically. So say that you want to get the, you know, over double Twitch ad revenue, right? So you have to run that 3 minutes of ads per hour. You can set it so that Twitch will automatically do that so you don't miss out on your 3 minutes per hour. But then it obviously just plays it whenever they want, and it'll interrupt battles and it'll interrupt key conversations, and, you know, you'll type a message into chat and you'll miss the streamer respond to it, and it's like, well, you know, heck. So I would never tick it on to automatic ad playing. I think that is awful. I think it's really, really bad. I would rather play 10 minutes of ads per hour than have automatic ads playing, just interrupting, I don't know, potentially key parts of the stream, in my mind at least. But yeah, ad timing, 100% the difference. Don't mind 3 ads if they aren't interrupting conversations or battles. I think the most annoying thing is when a streamer doesn't say the ads are coming, they play 3 minutes of ads while still playing, and then like 5-10 minutes later go take a break. That is a little bit wild, to say the least. But so is ABA Fire, also wild. But maybe my vote doesn't count since I went turbo to win ads altogether. I mean, hey, we'll take it. And also appreciate you, because like the thing about Twitch Turbo is that like streamers do actually get paid by people with Twitch Turbo watching the stream anyway. So it's sort of like, I don't know. It's obviously you're paying more money, but it is a little bit of a best of both worlds in terms of, you know, supporting content and also not have to watch ads. I got ads coming in, and because I'm not sobbed, and then you played ads. Oh, okay, yeah, I did. Okay, I played the minute of ads, but really, was it that long? What? How long are entry ads for people? Actually, that's a legitimate question that I have. I hate that you stayed in Wigglyverse Talent in 1. I'm just so good at the game, Tristan. I don't know what you want from me. Okay, we get the simultaneous here, which we'll take. and then we go Gator. I traded a Corselet EUIC and made it absolutely busted. It is such a good Pokemon, man. Like, you tap now. Okay, Ariados. Not too bad. We'll throw straight away. We get charge attack priority because we have an attacky little guy. Some streamers have ads play at certain times, like at the start of each hour. Yeah, which like I think works if you are, if you're planning around it. But I guess that's the conversation, right? If you are playing, like if you might be battling at the start of the hour, then that's very annoying. I think entry ad varies. Oh, okay. Because I know like sometimes I don't get it, and I'm a Twitch noob, guys. So this is always the case, but slowly I learn things, and slowly I pretend a little bit more that I know a little bit more than I do, but I really don't. I know nothing. I've got no clue what's going on in this website, man. I watch a lot of other streamers and such, but that's about it. How do we win this? So obviously Azumarill isn't going to KO us with Bubbles plus 1 charge move will be enough. But then I think we're at the point where Hydro Cannon will be able to KO. So we just need to get a Hydro Cannon. I have no concept of where my energy was on Gator, to be honest with you. If we can get this Swift, we also just win. So they have to, we win. GG's. Entry ads seem to be random in length, but sometimes they can be annoyingly long. Interesting. Sometimes I get a minute of ads. Sometimes I get 2 minutes of ads on entry is crazy. Like, that is ridiculous. YouTube would never, right? That's, like, I don't think, if I click into someone that I kind of like, I kind of like watching them stream, and I get hit with a 2-minute entry ad, I know it isn't the streamer's fault, but I don't think I'm sticking around. I think I'm getting out of there, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to watch your stream. And I know it's not the streamer's fault, which is the worst part of it. Like, it's a Twitch thing. Like, that kind of sucks. That Twitch is, making me not watch people's streams. Okay, the Typhlosion swap-in is kind of a rogue. We'll take it. Isn't one of the benefits to running 3 minutes of ads every hour is that no one gets pre-rolls? Yeah, that is actually also true, is that it would turn off pre-roll ads, and I would get a higher ad revenue rate. So it's kind of like, it's not necessarily an everyone wins, because I think quantity-wise, there are more ads, but it's more convenient ads, I guess. And there's the knowledge and the warm feeling in your heart that you are supporting the streamer. So I guess it's sort of, I don't know. There's some benefit in there, I suppose. I suppose. I don't know. I might think about it. Like, we might try it out in the next stream, and people can just tell me if they hate it or not. I also actually don't know how it works on Twitch's end. Like, if it's on a stream-by-stream basis, or if it's an overall basis, in the sense of the 3 minutes per hour. I feel like it's in the last 30 days, which means like you need to decide, like, okay, I'm going to do 3 minutes of ads. Then there's stuff like, get to work streams, right? So when I'm doing get to work streams, there's not necessarily a downtime, because it's all downtime. About 90% of that stream, nothing of value is occurring. And then about 10% of the stream, it is like, oh, we're doing it. So, I mean, I guess that just means that there's like, you can create the dead area if you want. I don't know. I didn't see the Great Line. I was wondering why the Don fan had no CP. Yeah, there's not a lot of grey lines this time. So in the past, with this sort of graphics and stuff that I've made in the past, there've been more grey lines, and so it's much more, you sort of see the pattern a lot quicker. But there's only like 3 or 4 grey lines in the whole graphic, so it's easy to miss, I think. So that's fair enough. We lose this one for sure. We're doing pretty well though on the whole, to be honest. Shadow Typhlosion is squishy enough that you can probably just Nightshade against it. Fair enough. I can see that. I'm just really supportive today. Thanks, Lynn. All the big streamers have pretty much come out and said that getting rid of pre-rolls is way better for viewer numbers than what you would lose by running them midstream. Yeah, I've definitely heard that as well. Not sure how it scales on the smaller end though. I have had that exact line of thought. I've been wondering, like, does that apply to smaller streamers? Does that apply when you aren't talking like tens of thousands? Like, when you're someone like Ludwig, people might just click on a Ludwig stream out of curiosity. Like, they've sort of seen a few Ludwig YouTube videos here or there. They sort of know who he is. They've seen, they've watched some streams of like people that are sort of in his sphere, but maybe they haven't watched one of his streams. And then you look over to the sidebar and you see that he's live and you're like, oh, well, I could tune into his stream. And then you get hit with a 2-minute ad and it's like, well, I don't want to watch Ludwig that bad. I'll go watch someone else. Like, that feels much more possible when you're sort of in that big space than like in Pokemon Go. I don't know. I mean, I guess this is one of those things where you don't really know who is viewing your channel because so much of Twitch is lurk culture, right? And I'm certainly in that party. I don't chat a whole lot. But like most people watching streams don't chat. So I don't, I can't just ask chat and be like, hey, tell me, how do you find these streams or yada yada? Because you're not getting a fair sample size is the truth. You're getting a fair sample size of the chatters, but you're getting no data on the lurkers. So, I don't know how useful it is. But I think I might try it, to be honest with you. I might give it a go. I won't do it today, but I think from the next stream, maybe we give it a shot. Although here's the thing. I won't want to do it in like, not like their sponsored streams, but in like the streams where I get, the Pokemon companies gifted me something. That feels weird. I don't know. I know that it's not weird in that like it streams, it's the thing, there are ads, it's content, yada yada. But it feels weird to me to just like stop the content and play ads in that scenario. I don't know. That just rubs me a little bit weird. I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know. Leaf Tornado Aerial Superior. It's huge right now. It's pretty crazy down here in the 2000s where we tunked ourselves to. Oh, whoa, there's super overtap. New at Steve's the Dirty Lurker. I just like, here's why I prefer lurking over chatting is that I want to be able to leave and have the streamer not know that I've left. Like, I hate saying something in chat and like, I'm only going to be here for 5 minutes because here's the problem. As a streamer, and maybe other people that stream sort of recognize this, or people see it happen in other people's chats, like, maybe it's an Axon stream. Axon stream is a perfect example because sometimes I jump onto Axon stream and I'll like say, hi Axon, and I'll be watching for maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And so I'll jump in and, I'll say hi, and usually Wiggy Wigs will give me the Twitch shout out link, right? And it'll, shout out PvP Steve. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have to do that, by the way. She's done it so many times that it's like, it's cool. I really appreciate it, but it's not necessary. It's cool. I appreciate it though. But then like, then I don't chat. Then I'm just sitting there watching and I'm like, oh, now like, do people think I'm just the the type of guy that I'm just coming in, collecting my shout out and bouncing? So then I'm like, well, but then if I start chatting, then, then you'll know that when I stop chatting, that's what I've got. Then it's like, oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Actually, Axon's is a bad example because his chat is so big and populous that it doesn't matter. But I've been in a lot of smaller streamers' chats where it's like, you are assuming that I'm going to stick around. Like, because, every now and then if it's, if your chat's a bit quiet because it's a small stream, then I'll be like, well, sometimes they'll direct a message at you. And it's like, well, okay, well now I need to say bye when I go. So I can either sort of have to say hi and bye and sort of tell them how long I've watched the stream, or I can just look. I can just like, hey, I'll be back here. I'll just watch from back here. It's cool. It's fine. Oh, man, this thing is tough to navigate. Bit hard to work it out on the smaller end. Smaller streams viewership fluctuates so much due to so many other factors that it's probably too hard to tell. That's probably true as well, but we'll see. If it gets you more money, worth giving it a try. That's true. And like like here's the thing. Like here's the absolutely bonkers part where it is literally just like in essence, Twitch is just holding back money from you if you don't play enough ads. Because like it doubles the rate that they pay out per, like, it's ridiculous. It's not that much money. Like, it is barely any money, but like it's at 2 times multiplier, which is like, what the heck? I don't know. Thanks for the shout out, Debbie. Feel like you're overthinking this? Yeah, for sure. I think most people understand people duck in and out. I suppose. Maybe I am overthinking it. Dunsparce is low enough you can Nightshade? Yeah, Dunsparce was low enough that I wasn't even paying attention to the battle. This is one of those I wasn't even looking at the phone. I kind of knew where the battle was at, and so I was sort of tapping away in the spot where Nightshade was, because I knew it was going to be Nightshadeable, but I just one of these days I'll pay attention to my battles, and I won't just make this a just chatting stream with essentially Subway Surfers to my that way side. Which, by the way, I cannot express to you how much I enjoyed in the LAIC vlog, the bit where I was like, I started talking about my results, and then I was like, and then I was like, oh wait, I can just set up next to the little screens that have the stream playing, and it can just be like Subway Surfers next to me. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, oh, this is so funny. And then Rick came up to me while I was recording, and then I was like, well, got sub. I think I actually made a reference to Rick, but in the thingo. I never expect people to stick around. To be fair, my attention span can't retain who's around. Yeah, and like, I don't expect people to stick around either, but I'm not gonna lie to you. What do I say? How do I say this? Like, if someone is really active in chat, right, for the first hour of the stream, and then they're not active anymore as well, like after that, like, no matter how active chat is, I notice. I'm like, oh, like they've probably headed off to bed because it's a really late time for them. But at least, like, the note does, like, I guess I notice. And so just because I notice, not that it's a bad thing, I just go like, oh, well, I just won't bother. I don't know. I think I'm making it a bigger deal than it actually is, to be fair. But now, is Debbie's storage going? Yeah. I to be honest with you, I am going to take full blame for Debbie's storage scenario, because, yeah, we were supposed to storage stream, but then I was like, nah, heck you. I don't wanna. So I just left. Alas. Alas. One day. The crazy Steve plays while he's chatting with us are entertaining but confusing. You know what? We'll take it, I think. What did I just get caught? A zoom rule? Oh, I've lost this for sure. Buy more, easy peasy. Yeah. How much? Actually, Debbie, how far are you from the limit? I see. We know for sure your middle name isn't Houdini. Oh. Ow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, jeez. GG. Middle name reveal when? Wouldn't it be crazy if my middle name was Steve? Wouldn't that be wild? I normally have to walk to work and don't watch a stream when that happens. That's fair enough. Yeah, make it a big deal. Ah, well. Got 5 stops of storage. Surely enough for you to overtalk? Guaranteed, dude. Lock it in. Actually, look. If you want to be safe, maybe create a 6th. Maybe. Yeah. Subscribe to Debbie Pebble. Shout out Debbie Pebble if you want to pay for a storage. Shout out at Debbie Pebble. She doesn't even play 3 minutes of ads, so big support to Debbie. Steve will pay for it with his double app revenue. Oh, I was behind on the bit. Someone else got there first. Oh, man. GG's, Tristan. Yeah, I might report back. If, here's the thing. I don't know how often I'll talk about this, because it's one of those things that, because this has become a just chatting go stream, I'll talk about whatever. But feel free to ask literally any time. Interrupt any stream to just ask a question about, because I'll give it a go. Again, I'll start doing the 3 minutes of ads per stream, and I'll probably make a big deal about it. But feel free to ask if you're curious about like when it kicks in, because like I don't know if I'll need to do it for a full month before it works, or if I just need to go until the Twitch pay date, which I feel like for me is around the I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I don't make enough in a month to get monthly payouts, so I don't know. I don't really remember. I feel like it's middle month-ish. What do they got? Future side. Ow. But yeah, feel free to just ask for updates. Like I don't ask any time. I don't care if it's off topic. You can ask whatever you want, man. It is what it is. I'm at 75,000, so whatever that is. Where do they boost it to? Do they boost it to like high 8,000s or something? Like 1,500 spaces, maybe more. Yeah, that sounds about rightish. I feel like did they boost it all the way to 9,000? Did it get there? It's close, for sure. What do you mean you don't make enough? I better let Anonymous know. No. You don't have to. No. That's okay. That's all right. Isn't there like the Twitch payout thing? You need to make $100 to get like monthly payouts, which is like, brother, you think I'm making $100 a month on this thing? That is not happening. That's ridiculous. It's over 9,000. 9,800. What the heck? It's almost 10,000. Holy dooly. Oh dear. What am I at? I feel like I'm not even at 6. Wait, am I at 6,000? I might be at 6,000. Wait, that's high. Let me check. Well, after this battle, I'll check. What is happening in this battle, by the way? They have no shields. We have a Feraligatr. They had a Cresselia, which I assume we've KO'd by now. I'm going to guess that we haven't seen whatever's in the back. Why do you need 60% win rate? Is it because you'll get sacked from the podcast if you don't? Honestly, very likely. No, Anonymous! Wow, thanks Anonymous for the 5 gifted subs. You know, I mean, I'm just really trying to get to that $100 a month for that monthly payout. I mean, like, can we get a hype train going? Is that... Thanks. Taylor Dragonhead. Yeah, that's right. To answer your question about the 60% win rate, it is to finish the 500 win research, essentially, which we're getting closer. We're only 5 away. Hey, we're doing pretty all right. I'm at like 9,300 right now, but people going to in-person got boosted to 9,800. Oh, I see. Is 9,249 acceptable? Oh, yeah. Lock that in. Like, that's fine. I'm at 6,000. Whoa. That's groovy. I have a lot more Pokemon than I realized. Do I really need 6,000 Pokemon? That seems kind of crazy. That seems kind of crazy. Still with, they haven't rounded up the nearest 500. That is true. It is like, it's odd the increments that they have found themselves going up in, but it is what it is, I suppose. Athapov is 3,200 out of 3,300 acceptable? Holy heck. I mean, I feel like you're way better than so many of us. And like, so many of us are such big hoarders. And like, why do I have 6,000 Pokemon? Do you know how insane it is that there are 6,000 Pokemon in my storage? Like, there's no way that I need 6,000 Pokemon. There's no shot. You could have one of every Pokemon built for Great League, Ultra League, Master League, and even a second variant for Great League. Like, actually, that's how you get to 6,000. There's like 1,000 Pokemon in existence. Hundreds of them aren't even in Pokemon Go. If you build one of all of them, one for Great League, one for Ultra League, one for Master League, you're not even at 3,000. And that's to have every Pokemon built for every league, including having a Bulbasaur for Great, Ultra, and Master League. Doesn't that just seem insane? Me sitting at 2150 thinking you'll never need more storage again. Try and hold on to that as long as you can. Honestly, some of these folks are ridiculous, myself included, apparently. I should be already done that, but it's hard. It is hard. It is very difficult. I'm still in 500 storage? I assume we're meaning left over, like, because otherwise we're in some serious trouble. What about Little Cup? Oh, true. Okay, so you could have a Pokemon of every Pokemon for Little Cup, for Great League, for Ultra League, for Master League, and you would still not even be close. Like, what are we doing, man? 25.95 out of 2600. Man, I have overdone. Like, I don't think I've made peace with the fact that I have such a high storage count. This seems... Why do I have so much? Okay, the next time we do a cleaning stream, I think I need to go hardcore. I think I need to, like, clean out over 1,000 Pokemon. Because it seems ridiculous. But you also need multiples for multiple movesets and IV spreads. Okay, I don't think many of us are doing that, to be fair. To be fair. I don't know how to do it, maybe because I don't trade. I don't trade either, to be honest with you. I guess, like, I do hold on to some stuff to trade. But, like I very rarely cleared some of that out. Actually, that is true. That probably does take up hundreds of my storage space. Yeah, GG. What about 3,000 CP cup? Never. You have a low storage count? I think... Oh, whoops. Oh, I forgot I had Gator. Oh, wait, we haven't lost this. Oh, wait, GG my way. Yay! Whoops. Oh, I'm such a goober. What the heck? Pay attention to your battles, man. You're trying to get a 60% win rate or something. Which, to be fair, I think we're doing a pretty dang good job at now that we're just running our regular team. I understand that a lot of people have a lot of storage, but people are just big hoarders. I still think that I'm a hoarder. I don't think there is a legitimate reason for you to have 6,000 Pokemon that you need. I don't think there is a single person that should have 6,000 Pokemons. Like, that, there is a level of laziness or hoarding built in there. Outside of people that curate specific collections, like people that have some specific thing, like, oh, I'm trying to, like, literally get as many, Whalmers as possible. Then it's like, well, fair enough. Max that storage, baby. But, like, for most people that don't have a weird collection, I don't think anyone needs 6,000. Hot take. Feel free to disagree with the comments below. Little cup, they wouldn't even give us level 15 Gen 5 legendaries. So sad. You haven't hit level 50 yet? Nah. Should I have? Is that embarrassing? I'm not embarrassed. Screw it, level 50. I think your win rate has gone up since you stopped paying attention. Oh, no. Okay, I'll keep it up, I guess. That's ridiculous. You're actually going crazy now that I'm not paying attention. This is surreal. I don't know if anyone has ever done this, and I've never really done this before. But, like, so I'm obviously playing my phone down here. Like, my phone is just sitting on the table. I'm now watching just the stream. Just being like... And when you watch it this way, it's almost like you're casting a battle. Being like, I'm watching someone else battle. It's like, oh, they're probably going to shield here because, they're going to get really low. Because we're really going to try and get that charm down. But unfortunately, because they've thrown one charm, when it comes to the timing of the move, the Aqua Tail is going to come out before the Wigglytuff because they've gone for the good timing, which is really just silly of them. At some point, you have to cut your losses, chat. You need to just believe. You need to just go like, hey, I messed up, but at least if I throw this Swift here, I'm not going to waste that shield disadvantage that I've put myself at. I mean, this guy sucks. That no-tail to Nightshade was wild. We'll take it. You're right. You should have 9,000 Pokemons. That's what I was trying to get at. I'm glad that some of you guys can see through all the noise and see what I'm trying to get at, Like, sometimes I just sort of really put things in layers. I mean, really gonna try and up my literary prowess by really trying to put in some more metaphors, some analogies, some stuff that can really get under your skin. But some of you find their way through. Very impressive. All right, that's course all the time. What's in the back? Show me what is in the back. The fact that they're not showing me fills me with hope. But Earth Power really hurts, so I'm going to shield. Now, show me something so weak to... Oh, that could work. This could work. I'm going to click Power Gem. I know that Tristan was like, hey, you could probably throw Nightshade here, but we're going crazy. Because here's the thing. They're going to get to two Thunder Punches anyway. One. They have a Blast Burn. They win this, surely. Unfortunate. A lot of hoardings for shinies. Actually, yeah, okay, that's true. Shinies is a part that I wasn't really considering. But I don't know if you need that many, to be fair. I mean, I've transferred a lot of shinies in my day. I'm trying to get as many IV spreads for ghosties as possible. Ghosties? What's ghosties? Like Galarian Corsola? Or just ghosts in general? It's embarrassing if the reason for not being level 50 is not having hit rank 10. Nah. I'm actually just behind on XP, to be honest with you. There's a 3-2. Oh, I've offset my... Oh, Thomas says play an ad, so we're going to play an ad. I'll read chat in a minute. You're not going to miss anything. Maybe we will hit that 3-minute ads mark. Yeah, I've offset this layout somehow. Okay. 3, 2. Ba-da-ba. Now what's our win rate at? 2. Let's go check the back, out, back. Oh. Man, I've been given some opportunity to just open some research in the meantime. I mean, hey, we'll take the Winskies. Ooh. Hang on. Wait, no ads? Back? It still says 11 seconds on the timer. What the heck? I don't understand. Weird. You recently read an ad. It must wait too bad. I don't know what happened, but oh well. Thanks, Thomas, for the channel points. We need a point redemption for you writing Pokemon poetry. I can't express how much I would be down for it, to be honest with you. Like, well, I think it would be pretty high because it would take some time away from... I mean, I guess it's just... I believe that average Twitch viewer would not be keen on it. On me taking the time to do it. Delivering it? Sure. But I would enjoy it. I won't lie. I would enjoy it. But ghosts in general. Oh, interesting. I see. So Tristan's really preparing his ghost army. Watch out. But Twitter stuff. No. I didn't realize that people could just not get ads. You're on Twitch thing. Get no ad, I think. You're on Twitch thing? I don't know. I'll save my points up for that. I don't know what... Because here's the thing. Like, it is truly impossible to set reasonable channel point redemptions in an era where people are sitting on so many unspent channel points. It's like, well, what do we do here? Like, I think I just need to set some big item that can really just burn a lot of channel points. I don't know. How many channel points are people on? Like, who has the most? I wish that was something that I could know about. But I don't know. Would it be general Pokemon poetry, or would you attempt to write about your battles? I don't know if I could write about my battles, although I would. I would, for sure. I'm at 8k? Okay. Also, we only need 4 more wins, and we have 10 more battles, which means that from here on out, we only need a 40% win rate. So, like, let's go, gamers. Surely we can do this. If we go 2-3, 2-3, that would be enough. Back to 14k after spending heaps on changing the emotes. What else is there to spend it on? Wow, I've never seen the end of that research. That's the Twitch stream title. This is the first time that I'm ever finishing this research. Well, hopefully. I need 4 more wins. But we're gonna try. I'm gonna try. It's crazy that when you just stream Pokemon Go a lot more, which is essentially the only time I do my battles, that I actually get more battles done. Isn't that wild? I had 12k here before spending on ads. Debbie's on 91,000. What the heck? She's rich. Wow. She's one of the elites. She's truly in that top 1%. Okay, so 10k for Pokemon poetry seems good. So Debbie can, spawn in 9 poems if she so pleases, which, to be honest, would be her prerogative. That would be fair enough. Would it be a Pokemon Haiku? I was at 30 to 40k at one point. Holy. I mean, I always say, as much as it like channel points are sort of meaningless, the one point where they at least give some level of meaning is sort of like, oh, like you have been around a long time. Like I appreciate you hanging out. Like that's sort of in my mind where the value comes from, I guess. So yeah, I appreciate you. But I'm good at bets. A gambling prophecy. I meant to say prodigy, but I didn't. And there'll be no taking it back. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Yeah, more gamba, please. Oh, we should have... I should have set one at the start of... Well, I guess not at the start of this stream, because then no one else can jump in. We'll set a lot more gambling after this battle. Acid Spray Swallow Elo. Darn right. I need to be to try and get these wins for the research. It's above 2,000, I'm pretty sure. Did you see how much I put in for Rick's win? I saw you winning a lot of moolah. Man, if only we could actually make cash bets, am I right? Am I right, TPCI? Am I right? You can do predictions per set. Yeah, I was just thinking about the over... Like, that's the standard. I've done it before. But I was just thinking about, like, setting it for the will I hit that 60% win rate? But, like, that moment is obviously passed, unfortunately. And it would be a bad thing to set because, yeah, you know, obvious reasons. If we survive whatever move Swart throws here, we win. Actually, they didn't... This wasn't Charge Shack priority. And surely Gator wins CAP, right? Like, surely. Yeah. That a boy. Yay. We survive Acid Spray. It's got to have another move. 97. Okay. Here is... Oh, is this too controversial? Here was my thought for a prediction. My thought was... will I hit it in this set? But that means that from here out, I need to go 3-1. Oh, they threw it Acid Spray? You never know what they were hiding back there. They could have Sludge Bomb or something. 3-1's a bit ambitious. In Acid Spray, Swallow Elo single move isn't impossible. I understand, but I want to believe. I think I have a built Swallow. Swallow. It's rank 38. I used it for a Sylph Cup. I also have a 98% just sitting there. What do I need a 98% Swallow for? Nothing. So why do I have a Twitch notification? Share a clip of your favorite Twitch moments from during February to earn a Share the Love badge. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Hi, you can keep your badge. Good Twitch. I refuse to share my own clippage. That's what the Clips channel is for. Dang, Steve doesn't like sharing love? Nah, heck you guys. Hang on, I was literally streaming on Valentine's Day. Both a US version and Australian version, I do believe. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. I was here to share some love. Okay. Now, what are we doing here? We should probably be getting out, I would suggest. I would suggest. That's just me. Stop saying in with Wiggly vs Charm resists. Watch me win this battle anyway. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. This is bad. Well, maybe stop. If you guys would like, hang on. How do I say this without losing all of my viewership? I was gonna say like, hey, if you guys weren't sticking around while I was just doing just chatting, then maybe I would pay more attention to battling. But I don't want to say that. I like the just chatting streams. I like chilling. I like the big chill. Call me one of the aliens from Ben 10 Alien Force, because I just like the big chill. that land for anyone? Any Ben 10 Alien Force fans in the chat? No? Okay. That's cool. No, I didn't even mind, actually. Look, I know that no one gets me, man. It's just like, man, I would just wish that someone would understand, Where are my Ben 10 heads at? One day. Yeah, we lose these. Triple them back. No. Watch this. Oh, wait. I was going to try and get the icy wind off. And hope that it would have landed so I could be like, wow, even though it wouldn't have made... Oh. I liked OG Ben 10. Yeah. I mean, that was the best one, to be fair. But also nostalgia bait. So, like, was it really? I don't know. Probably not. If we've been real with ourselves, as much as we hold that opinion that OG Ben 10 was, the best one, it probably wasn't. Like, I don't know. It might have been, though. But I think it's 50-50. Oh, I remember. Okay, so me and my friends had a big argument about the Shrek films. Now, as you may or may not be aware, there's a lot of Shrek filmography. And generally, the first two Shrek films are quite highly reviewed. The third one is absolutely laughed at. And then the fourth one is, the fourth one. It's better than the third one, that's for sure. But there was discourse about whether Shrek 1 or Shrek 2 were superior. And in its conversation, I was like, Shrek 1's the best. It's, it's a classic. It's got so many good bits. It's like, it's so quotable. There's just so much going on. So I was like, yeah, no, obviously Shrek 1 is top guy. But then others were adamant. Like, oh no, Shrek 2. And so then we put it to the test. We watched Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 back to back. I was like, well, let's get to the bottom of this. I could have thrown an extra Astonish. Didn't need to. So I was like, let's just watch them. Let's find out. And so we watched them. We watched Shrek 1. I was like, yep, that's an alright film. And then we watched Shrek 2. And then I'm like, oh no, this is so much better. I had my nostalgia goggles were on a little bit too tight for Shrek 1. Shrek 2 is such a superior product. It's like, wow, that is a way better movie. So based on that experience alone, I refuse to believe that I have a good measure of, what was better from back in the day. I've just gone like, you know what? I've got no idea. I'm sure one of them was good. I know I enjoyed it at the time. I don't get what's to understand about letting Shadow A/farm you down. Guys, you just don't understand me. I'm really playing on a deeper level, and you just... GG's. Miascarada Elo, which I'm losing to, by the way. Oh, that does so little damage. What the heck? We actually... Could we have won that if I just clicked... Oh, no. I was like, oh, if we click on Hydro Cannon and we get the shield, do we get a move on Wiggly, KO this, then somehow get Primeape? No, in no universe. We could have won that battle very easily, but we didn't. So... I mean, they were ABA weak to Wiggly. And we had Wiggly in the lead. How much more of a free win can you get? Maybe I should have set that prediction. Well, we'll get there eventually, I think. I suppose. Because what do we still need 3 more wins? I think the answer is yes. Which means we're actually getting... Oh, okay. We need to really try and get this win. Okay. Hypno would be good for either of our Pokemon in the back. But just to sort of annoy Tristan, I'm just going to sit here for a bit. And then go Corsola. And then he probably Shadow Balls me, but hey. You know you're allowed to bring in Gator vs Talon, right? Yep. Next question. That was one of those matchups that when I was playing this team super seriously... I was sort of overtap. I don't know. I don't know if there's something that's different in the game, but I'm overtapping so much more at the moment. I don't know if I'm actually overtapping or what the deal is. Anyway, yeah, that was the matchup that I was really experimenting with both. And I never really came to a firm conclusion which one worked better for me. Whether the swap to Corsola or swap to Gator would actually work better. They kind of both worked situationally. to be Pharaoh. Do we need switch? Yeah. Well, we don't. We could have let that go, actually. And we've gone on the CIP, which is unfortunate. This is a series of unfortunate events. Oh, and they have 2 shields. Okay, Talon Flame. Hey, okay, Tristan said I could swap to Feraligatr here, so can I swap to Feraligatr? Is that cool? I let them get 2 Incinerates. Is that a problem? Or do I just go Wiggly here? Do I go Wiggly here, Tristan? And then overtap again? Oh, man. Oh, no. Why? It's like I'm trying to make the worst possible plays. So, I think this one's a GG. I prefer Gator counter swap as long as it isn't a whole Incinerate ahead. It's fair enough. The Hypno swap, really? Unnecessary. Travel back in time here? Okay, we can do that. That's your win con. I would like to... It's not going to happen in next week. I have some ideas for bits that I want to spend like an hour setting up. It won't happen this week. Well, it could happen end of next week, but I think I'll have a lot of YouTube videoage to do, so I might not have a lot of time. So maybe 2 weeks from now. I have some bits to set up for stream. If you're watching a stream like 3 weeks from now, watch out. I'm gonna have some bits ready to go. You'd better watch yourself, buddy. Buddy-o Jim, brother. They love going for aerial ace. We'll throw on alignment and then just swap to Core Solar. Core Solar, la 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 la. Okay, out we go. Take the move, get an Astonish in, have a little fun, have a little lunch, get a little din-dins, have a good time. Yeah, by the way, my current plan is to essentially play almost none of Unova which is like, not because I hate Unova and I think it's a crap event and it's, heck, whatever, but just because I have other plans. So, it sort of works out that it's not a great event because otherwise I would probably get major FOMO. But, I sort of looked through the event, right? And I was like, okay, what is this event? What is it? And it's like, well, there's some shinies in it. And it's like, well, I don't really care about that part of the game if we're being totally real. Like, I don't really need shiny ones, per se. So I'm kind of happy to ignore that part. It's like, well, there's the Fusion Legendaries. And it's like, okay, that would be really important if I played Master League. But I don't play Master League, so we win this game. GG's. So like, I'll raid one of each to like have them, and I guess I'll try and get enough fusion energy, maybe with remotes or something. I don't know, but like I'm not really gonna be grinding in any capacity, and that's kind of it. Like in some sense, that's the event, if we're being real. So I was like, well, maybe this one's pretty skippable, to be honest. Steve's not a fan of Unova, confirmed, and that's true as well. I was saying this to Debbie. I was like, this event feels overwhelming to me. I think that part of that is that it's Gen 5. If you I get more dopamine from catching a Poliwag in a collection challenge than I do catching a Timpole in a collection challenge, because I just like the Kanto mons because that's where my nostalgia is linked. Half of the Unova mons, I've seen them for the first time in Pokemon Go. So it's like, I don't know these guys. I've got no relation to these dudes. I don't care about Timpole. So it's like, well... Oh, we should set a prediction. Okay, let's set a prediction, actually. How do we do that? Manage prediction. Start prediction. That's previous prediction. Name the prediction. Will we hit 60% win rate? Which is 2 out of 5 wins. Congrats in advance. Sorry, bro. Maybe next time. Submission period. Open up. Start prediction. Alrighty. There's that. Your other plans are being made. Being mad at Unova. I'm not mad. I'm kind of indifferent to it, to be honest with you. It's just sort of like, it is what it is. This is a raid Kyurem event, to be fair. Yeah, and which sort of checks out, but I'm just not that interested, really. Yeah, I only played main series games through Hoenn, so I get it. Yeah, I'm kind of in that camp. Like I played main series through Gen 4, so I played Sinnoh. I know the Sinnoh guys. I like the Sinnoh guys, but anything from Gen 5 onwards is just like, oh, I don't have any relationship with these particular Pokemons, so I'm not super excited about any of the Pokemon in particular, if we're being totally real. It just kind of is what it is. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. So I am just gonna click the add button and then go pee, and then I'll be right back while the prediction goes, I guess. But I'll be right back, and then we'll see if we hit 60%. But thank you. Heck, I'm late. I'm like, yo, welcome in, Will Cujo. I don't know if that's perfect timing or what, but welcome in, gamers. We are trying our hardest to hit a 60% win rate, because that will, for the first time, finish off our research, the 500 win research, which I've never bothered doing before. I've just never played enough. But welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream. We need to get 2 wins out of the next 5 to lock in these winsies. If we don't hit 2, then well, we are in some major trouble. So we'll do our best. But the classic, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed. I'm just kind of like, I'm indifferent is the thing. Like, Vitor just doesn't necessarily spark a lot of interest in me, is all. It just sort of is what it is. I'm happy that it's like, I'm missing it, so I'm happy that it's not awesome, or else I'd be missing out. Is kind of we should have swapped way quicker on that one. Surprised you're not willing to try for another Shundo fusion. You already have one. Well, it's just like, what am I don't use it, It's sort of like, what am I using it for? It's there. I use it in rockets sometimes. Defense drop. So annoying. So it's kind of like, well, yeah. It is what it is, I guess. Also, I don't know who that 1 point doubter is, but they're going to really be trying for that 2150 gain, I guess. Drapion core breaks this team. Yeah, Drapion isn't awesome for me, but usually my actual traditional strategy that I've broken from here is actually to stay in with Wiggly. To be honest with you, I don't mind the Wigglytuff into Drapion lead. Because here's the thing, I had to play Rick Flareon in a local, and I talked about this on G'day Battlers. Where I had just told him my GBL strategy. I had just told him before we got paired up, because I thought I was out of the tournament. That I just brought my GBL team and put 3 other Pokemon on my squad. I told him my GBL team, I told him the lead, I told him everything. And so I told him that there was a Wigglytuff lead. And so then we get paired up, and it's like, well, heck. So he knows my sort of general strategy. And so I just decided to run my team anyway. Right? And so it's a Wigglytuff lead, and so he picks his best answer to a Wigglytuff in the lead, Drapion. But because I'd been running this team for weeks, I have seen plenty of Drapion leads. I know how to play the Drapion. And, like, there's team sheet, you know, we've got open team sheets, so I don't have to be worried about some rogue Sludge Bomb Drapion appearing. It's like, I can play this like I've been playing every Drapion for the last 2 weeks, and, you know, just play it through, and it kind of works out, it worked out great. Like, if you don't, if you're not familiar with it, then it feels like it's bad, but to be honest, it's fine, really. And we get the 99th win. We now have 4 battles that we only have to get 1 win. If we get 1 win, we hit a 500, we party, we celebrate, we go, woo! It's all she wrote. So we're getting pretty good. If you don't get it without the 1 doubter, everyone's points go into the ether. Some of us got to try to get them. I mean, exactly right. I mean, go for it, Max the Beard. Well done. I like the initiative, but I do have to lose the next 4 straight for you to get your big winnings. So we'll see. But cheers, Overlord. Welcome in. But if they damage you in the lead, then save up to Drape, you're in a tough spot. Yeah, that is exactly right. That does make us a bit tougher. Luckily, they didn't cheat the Hydro. Yeah, honestly, we got out of that somehow. Let's try the Feraligatr swap on this one. I don't really know how Charizard goes. Here's the... Oh, tell me this is Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. That would be awesome. It would also be awesome for Galarian Corsola, really? Okay, we get 1 shield. Do we shield to give it another crack? I vote yes. Let's do it again. Got it. Chat to distract you to win. Well, I mean, again, I was performing better when I was paying less attention to the battle, so I don't know if that's the ultimate strat. It might only help. I did miss a bubble there, though. But it doesn't matter, because we hit excellent anyway, so... Irrelevant, as we now know. Okay, if we assume that it is Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, we would want to sack the Wigglytuff, I guess. Is this silly? Is this really silly? I think we swap in Wiggly, we then hard swap Corsola, we go from there. Sludge Bomb, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Corsola comes in. We could tank the move, because how much energy does Charizard have? I've got no clue. Shield. Oh, Sludge Bomb? That's resisted. Oh, heck. Oh, and it's a Zoomer on the back. This still isn't bad for us. I kind of wish that I didn't completely throw my Wigglytuff off of a cliff. Wiggly could be pretty useful. But we'll see. We will see, I suppose. Okay. Ice Beam's fine. Now let's try and go for the Wigglytuff swap here and keep our energy for the Charizard. Okay, swap me out. Okay, we'll catch the move, I guess. We're at 100 energy. So, are we? Or are you just short? I think we're at 100. So we could actually just hard tap the moves, to be fair. Are they hard swap? No hard swap. And then we should be able to click Power Gem straight away. Although the question is, do they have energy ready to go? And I think they do. Oh, that wasn't enough to KO. Oh, heck. No. Oh, hang on. Hold. Hold. Longest hold of all time. 500 wins, baby. It's that easy. It's that easy. With the first time we have ever hit the 500 mark. I have never played enough battles in a single Go Battle League season to hit the 500 win mark. But here we are for the first time ever. Collecting the 5 out of 5 Go Battle League research. With the Elite TM, the Rare XL Candy, and a whole 5,000 dust. I mean, I'm rich. Wow, and then it's just gone, huh? Well, I mean, we did what we set to accomplish. I mean, look, I needed a 60% win rate. I got a 60% win rate. I was ready for this stream to have a sequel, to be honest with you. I was ready for us to have to go like, well, I was going to title this one, I need a 60% win rate. And then the next one was going to be, I don't know how I was going to title it, the grand finale, or I don't know. But we did it. So we can pay out our believers. I don't know if I assume that the 1 point only goes to like whoever put in the most. I don't really know how it works. But it is what it is. GG's, gamers. We did it. So, like, do I get to go on, like, a Hall of Fame or something for hitting 500 wins in a single season? Which, on average, should take you 1,000 battles. 1,000 battles, 25 battles a day. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 40 days of sets. Is all it takes. So, is everyone really proud of me and really impressed and like, wow, I can't believe you did a little bit less than half of your sets this season. That's really great, man. I'm so happy for you. I can't help but notice that I'm not getting those sorts of congrats. I'm impressed. Thank you. Yes. Oh, I know. It is actually, like, I think one season I might have made it to page 4. I've definitely never made it to page 5 before this season. But it truly is just linked to the upkick in streams that I've been doing the last 2 months. January and February have been my 2 biggest months of all time streaming on Twitch. And I actually think that in a vacuum, I think that 2025 already, with it being less than 2 months into the year, is my biggest streaming year of all time. I think that I could stop streaming today and 2025 would still be my biggest year of streams ever. Which is kind of crazy. Ooh, Annihilate. Hello. Now, I would be even more impressed if you hit veteran. I'm not bothering. Like, I could not have less motivation to try and hit veteran, to be honest with you. It's just not something I'm going to be trying to do. I spent 85% of this season trying, legitimate teams, which just isn't what I enjoy in Go Battle League. I enjoy going the spicy path of life, and that is what I enjoy way more. So, I'll be doing that for the most part from here, which the last few streams have been fun. I really enjoyed the 75 unique mons thing. I also really liked how the graphic looked underneath me. I thought it looked pretty sick, to be honest. I'm happy that you converted to streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I stand by a lot of things. I really do stand by my reasoning for streaming on YouTube. The truth is that, with the lack of... Okay, actually, no, the only reason... Like, this is the truth. The only reason that Twitch is the main platform that people should be streaming Pokemon Go on has nothing to do with Twitch as a platform. It has nothing to do with subs or hype trains or having a better interface or none of that matters. The only reason why I think that everyone in Pokemon Go should be streaming on Twitch as opposed to YouTube or anything else is just because everyone else is already here. And that feels like, it's like, oh, why should I do what everyone else is doing? I mean, shouldn't I try and break the mold? But the truth is that the way that Twitch goes, because there's so much, raiding culture and sort of, moving from stream to stream and, I think Pokemon Go players are trained to, if they want Pokemon Go stream content, they know that I go to Twitch. So just because the culture has been built on Twitch already, you're sort of fighting a losing battle to try and go on the other platform. Because I tried, I was pushing the YouTube stream thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Some streams were like, oh man, this is so incredible. It's really primed the video for the YouTube algorithm already. This is so good. I'm going to be streaming on YouTube forever. This was such a smart decision. And then sometimes it'd be like, man, Restore, thanks for the follow. Sometimes it would be like, man, this really didn't perform well at all. And now the YouTube algorithm doesn't like it and no one's going to see this and no one can even rate into it. And it's like, man. That's unfortunate. So it's a knife that cuts both ways, I suppose. But I do think that the correct conclusion, regardless of all the other points that I think are legit, where I believe, I wish that we were all on YouTube, to be honest with you. Like, if YouTube had a rating feature, if YouTube had rating, I wouldn't, purely functionality wise, YouTube would be so much better. Even just the fact that you can rewind in live streams, like, that is such a, like, I saw a video from someone today that even Kick has that. Like, Kick, the alternative streaming platform, like, a Kick has it and Twitch doesn't. Who's like the live streaming thing? Oh, it's weird. It's weird. But what would you rather do? Play Unova Tour or push to veteran? I'm not anti Unova Tour. Let's be clear. Like, I'm not like, man, this event sucks and whatnot. I'm just not playing it, and because I have other plans, and I'm like, well, I'm pretty indifferent, is the truth. Veteran, I think I actually wouldn't enjoy. So I would pick Unova Tour for sure. Join me and boycott the Battle Cats bet? We'll see. I don't know. If it was a... I don't know. I have thought about it. I was almost going to boycott the last one. I was like, I'll take it off. Then I was like, I'm here. Then I started streaming, so it all sort of worked out. I'm not sure what that message reads, Jace. I'll be honest with you, but thanks for popping by. This is so good as you lose your Wigglytuff to a Malamar. I wouldn't worry about it, man. Sometimes we need to give Malamar a good, a bit of it. Actually, that's the second Malamar to beat down my Wigglytuff in this stream. I do recall. Why is this Licky not running rollout? Someone didn't get the memo around these 2,000 elo mark. Oh dear. You could have undercharged that, but hard swap. They're on 40. They're on 60. We throw the Hydro. Da 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 da. At what point do we just let it go? They're on 80 energy. They can really throw whatever they want here. I'm going to let this go because I think it's going to be a fly, and then they're just going to get another fly anyway. So I would just be investing a shield to lose the matchup regardless. So let's go Corsola. Okay, they can throw a big Brave Bird here. So I'm going to burn one shield and then... I'm not sure from here. Oh, they're actually running Flame Touch Fly. Well, that's not as scary at all. Oh, what the heck? What just happened? No. No, what a waste of energy. Oh, this could have been super effective. Oh, no. Well, that's not cool. Heck. Ooh. It was pretty scuffed, to be fair. Now, what do we do? Because, like, Corsa's not going to be able to Astonish down. So, I think I actually need to shield here, which feels so wrong on so many levels. And then we Charm down. Ugh. Yay. Talonflame comes in, gets the farm in. We need to get 2 moves off, which we're not going to get 2 moves off. Although, they don't have Brave Bird. And we sneak and Astonish. We're still quite a way away from getting 2 moves. We need to Astonish down. If we can Astonish down, we win. That was so... Okay, I know that this is normal for so many people, but I need you to understand that it was just impossibly weird for me to get the win there and have it not come up with a little notification in the bottom right-hand corner that was like, this many wins. Like, I have been using that as an indicator to know that I won the battle. When that pops... What the heck? We've been rewarded. Ah, yes. Congratulations for finally finishing your 500 wins. Here is your big reward. The Shiny Thunderous. I mean, we'll take it. I mean, it's just been win after win. We'll take it. Even though I, now won't be able to know when I... Wait, is it a Shiny's not guaranteed catch? What the heck? Yeah, this is the first one I've ever got. This is like I don't have that many shiny legendaries, to be honest with you. Yeah, why wasn't I guaranteed cash? Oh well. Regardless, there it is. The shiny Dex registration alongside none of the other compatriots in the shiny Dex either, and it's not even close to a Shundo. But is it Ultra League? Nah. Well, it's a shiny, and it looks kind of sick if I'm being totally honest with you. But hey, that's pretty good. I think that's a solid day. We, finished our research. We got an Elite TM. We got a shiny legendary, which I wasn't intending to get. I mean, I got 11 legendaries today that I wasn't. Oh, hang on. Whoops, we accidentally double audio there. Yeah, we actually sort of double shenaniganed over there. Okay, who's streaming at the moment? Late night storage cleanup and a hint of GBL. We don't mind a bit of storage cleaning, don't we, folks? Okay. Looks like let's right on in. Let's say good day. But thanks everyone for coming in for the stream, hanging out. Again, we sort of succeeded, I guess, is the truth. We did what we came out to achieve. And as I said before, probably not streaming tomorrow. Maybe it's 50-50 that I stream on the Friday, and then I'll be gone for the weekend. It's over tour anyway, but I'll be gone regardless. And then I think we'll probably be back to pretty well normal streamage next week. Although there'll be a lot of YouTube videos to make, I assume, around the new meta and such. So if you haven't already, hit up the PvP Steve YouTube as well. Tags in Discord. First, add everyone. Whoopsies. But yeah. Look, see you in the next one. Go show me guts this some love, and I will see you next time. So thanks everyone. Bye.